Why does Norm go help other people be at peace and get to be at peace when this hell is my future? I didn't ask for this. This isn't what I wanted the last years of my life to be. I had dreams. My own dreams that were shattered when I met these people and my Norm was murdered. And I've still done my best to help. Tried to be the best at everything, but I'm never fulfilled. I'm never happy. I'm never good enough. Oh, Norm. I'm not strong enough to carry this burden. I don't want to do this without you. And I feel so empty and so alone and so angry that I've done so much good and feel so little good. And how is it that everyone's just moving on when I feel so stuck? How can they just get over it? I don't understand. I have to do something. There's gotta be something, some way to get Norm back. Nothing makes sense without him. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel in control. There has to be someone who can bring him back to make me feel whole again because I don't know how much longer I can do this alone.
Fuck.
God. Yeah.
Are we sure we want to keep playing? We could just.
I mean, always. This is what we're here for. But
I mean, it seemed it would be a shame to end the whole series right there. You know, and
what a downer.
Yeah, what did you expect?
We're starting another episode, so obviously it's going to go on. Otherwise, we would have just put that little bit at the end of last episode, and we would have had a nice,
closing
ceremony.
Bring up the big music and just end it out. And special thanks to everyone.
Yep, and then we'll put in some audience applause, and then a description of everyone on stage bowing. And, turning off the computer and burning all of our character sheets.
Oh my god! I just throw my computer in the fire because I never printed my sheet. Oh no! The only way.
Someone hands Rix a bouquet of flowers and he just plops to the ground because they're so heavy.
Yep. Yeah. And then we all change our names, go our separate ways, and never see each other again. You guys know that's the plan, right?
Yeah, if dimension door dissolves, we're never allowed to set eyes upon each other again.
Yeah, that's going to be really hard for like Zac and Amanda.
I know. Jeez.
Wow.
So we are here back in the forest in the middle of the snowiness. Valdeen and Gary and Rix are all up playing one-handed poker. And Valdeen, over behind a tree, some amount of feet away, you see a puppy dog. Just kidding. It's a wolf.
Yeah, that's not
you
a
see
puppy
a wolf
dog.
peeking out behind a tree. And one of the things you noticed about this wolf is that it was wearing a collar. Now, this is a large wolf. A large-sized wolf. It's a big puppo.
Meaning it's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Well, jeez.
It's large.
And I already told Gary that the wolf was there.
You told Gary, and he's like, that is quite a big, that's a big dog. Ooh.
Yeah, I think we better wake everybody up. That we could be in danger. All right, start waking people up.
Okay. Gary's gonna just go over and kind of like flap the flaps of Vasilisa's tent. Vasilisa, there's a dog outside.
What? Oh, wait, a what? Vasilisa goes from there's a dog to holy shit. What?
It has a collar.
What? Vasilisa's going to leap out of her bedroll with her haro deck.
Okay.
I'll try to wake
nightie.
up Marge as well and Ghost, which are right next to me there.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think it would take much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big wolf, Marge. We gotta wake up.
Oh, okay. And she
It's got a collar on it. It's weird.
There. Valdeen.
It's right over there.
Valdeen, give me a perception check.
23.
Yeah, you can see the wolf. It is now trying to be concealed behind the tree, but it's a bit too big, so it just looks like there's some furry stuff behind that tree over there.
Right behind that tree. Look down there, Vasilisa.
It's dark, and
Bolka, get up.
There's a big puppy with a collar.
Oh, adorable. Thank you for waking me up. I was just having a dream about a kitten. That is very funny.
Oh, Bolka, we might be attacked. I love you.
And then Gary will also get kappa.
And then I'll just yell for Herbert to wake up. Herbert, get dressed. There's a wolf.
I'm always dressed.
Liar.
He comes out naked. What's going on?
See that wolf right there in the tree line? It's pretty
Can
big.
someone maybe light another torch? Vasilisa's still trying to peer into the woods. Hello? Do you think this is one of those wolves that is a person that will respond if I'll try again. Hello! And Vasilisa yells out in Scald, and then she'll try again in Halit, just in case. Show yourself.
It's right out there in the tree line. Can you see it's right there?
You keep saying that, and I appreciate it, but...
Marge has dark vision,
Let me get
so she'll take a look.
I need a perception check from everybody.
Okay.
22 for Marge.
Finally, 22 for Vasilisa. Nat 20.
13 for Bolka.
28 for Valdeen.
Valdeen should just
Valdeen.
take every watch. We need to buy a ring of no sustenance so he doesn't have to sleep ever again.
Ring of no sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, looking around, you guys are looking over by where Valdeen pointed out this wolf to be. And as you're looking over there, a cloud moves out from in front of the moon, which then kind of shines down with this beautiful low light on the area. And you all see, along with the wolf behind the tree, you see 4 men with bows and arrows trained on you.
Marge will tell Ghost to get behind her, and she's got her shield up.
Guys, looks like we got a problem here. I'm glad I got everybody to wake up.
Is understatement.
Do any of them respond to Vasilisa trying to say hello to them?
I do say it in Scald and in Halit.
You guys see another man, fairly big, very bulky, beefy. He's holding a warhammer in one hand and a hand axe in the other as he steps from behind this tree.
Ooh. Nice, he's dual wielding.
And he responds to Vasilisa in Scald.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I acquire things for people. Mainly the furry things. And I can't help but notice you have 2 such lovely specimens.
Bolka was grabbing his mace and his shield, and he just comes out of his tent now and like, okay, what is the puppy?
And the big wolf walks from behind the tree, and it sits down next to the guy with the warhammer and the axe.
Oh, jeez.
Our animals are not for sale, sir.
Oh, we were not planning on buying them.
For whom do you acquire furry things?
Oh, people.
Do they happen to be witches?
Sometimes.
Well, this witch wants you to leave her animals alone. And Vasilisa sparks her hand like, pew.
Oh, no. Sparks.
Can I kill him?
Oh.
Is everyone okay if we just kill this man and his stupid people in the trees?
Valdeen pulls his gun out.
Yeah, with you saying that, we're going to roll for
Vasilisa
initiative.
has no patience
go.
for threatening to steal Marigold. That's where she draws the line.
I was about to just shoot him right now.
Yes.
He is not backing down. All right, roll that naked
This is
initiative.
probably not the correct play, but Vasilisa's Marigold was
I
threatening,
think it was
guys.
the correct play.
Whoa, dude, that's too many clothespins.
Yeah. There's a lot of
It is
NPCs.
indeed a lot of clothespins.
I mean, look at how many people are on our side of this,
Oh, that's fair. We are a party of 12. We're a whole platoon now.
right?
Did you put Orm and Muley on the initiative?
Is Valdeen in the front?
Yeah, Valdeen.
Hell yes. Shoot the bitch. Woo. Or,
yeah,
guy, that guy.
I mean, I can-
shoot him. I just realized I'd rather prioritize Mr. Asshole with the double weapons.
That's fair.
Valdeen might be smarter and be like, perhaps I should shoot the people aiming arrows at us. But, Vasilisa knows
Yeah,
what
so you
she's
guys
mad at.
currently see 4 men with longbows
I hate the way you put that, because what if that means there's like 12 more men further away that we can't see because it's dark?
That this is what you see. It is not necessarily what there is.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but also hate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There also could be like 6 druids that are totally anti-poachers that are right behind them that are about to take them down. We don't know that either.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Also, we have Herbert to help us.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
Herbert's boss.
because Ghost doesn't have any of her gear on either, the banner's not flying.
Oh no, no
Turn off the
banner.
banner bonus.
Good to know.
See, I gotta take your banner bonus off.
So, just a clarification, because you mentioned armor and sleeping armor. Light armor doesn't have that penalty. It's
That's right,
only
we looked
medium
it
and
up.
heavier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in light armor. My
Well, and
armor's
you're
still on.
on
Anybody
your
else have
watch.
light?
And you're on your watch anyway.
you would-
Oh, I guess I
You
would.
and Gary are
That's-
geared.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ghost and Marigold are both naked and comfy and not aware that they're being threatened.
Well, are you sure they were threatening the animals and not the rat folk? I'm just asking.
No,
for a
because
friend.
there's 4 rat folk. Because two
Well,
are
they might
kids.
have only seen the 2 that are
Oh,
larger.
Yeah. That's true. Either way, Vasilisa assumes
Still
that
back.
they're threatening.
Which animals were you after?
Which furries you want to take, the rat folk or the animals? Either way, we kill you. Just want to know how mad to be.
So you guys are all in the middle of this little opening where Herbert's hut is. All your little tents are set up, and looking out into the thick of it, you guys see 4 archers with longbows trained on you. You see a large wolf, and you see a man wielding a warhammer and an axe. And we enter combat initiative. This is a hardy initiative.
Oh boy.
Valdeen with a 21, the fancy guy with a 20, the wolf with a 20, Vasilisa with an 18, Bowman number 3 with a 16, Bolka with a 16, Kappa with a 15, Vrix with a 12, Hatch with a 12, Bow guy number 2 with a 12, Bow guy number 4 with a 12,
Jeez.
Herbert with a 10, Marge with a 9, Ghost with a 9, Gary with a 6, and Bowman number 1 with a 4. Top of round 1. Valdeen.
I am going to hold and see what fancy guy and his wolf do. I was actually thinking about it.
It's really smart.
I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
But you're not going to diplomacy or say anything?
Nothing yet. I'm gonna wait.
Because if he spoke, he couldn't hold his turn. He'd have to like ready an
Yep,
action.
I
or
hold.
something.
Okay.
Your move, fancy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Good strategy.
Make James set the tone for the combat. Or
I'm also not close enough to hit very well right now with my
I
weapon.
know they're so far away.
Oh, come now. You don't really want to do this. Just give us one of those little furries and we will be on our way.
Vasilisa.
It's kind of a stalemate right now.
Shit! I was hoping it was off of Vasilisa.
The current state of things is give us a furry creature and we'll go away.
Let's just give him Herbert. A druid.
Wild shaped into a furry creature.
Give
He
him
can
Hatch
deal
and
with
then tell
them.
Hatch to disappear and come back to us after a little bit.
What kind of furry creature do you think you want? And she glares.
And then you hear Bowman number 3 from behind the fancy guy say,
Anything we could skin.
you hear all of them kind of chuckle. Bolka.
Okay. So it's come to this.
Yes, it's come to everyone just standing still waiting for someone to break the tension.
I'm going to move to within 35 feet of him.
How do you look while you're moving?
Sexy. No, you know what? Honestly, because he's not wearing his breast, he actually is a frail. He's a thin, not very muscular, not very strong person. When he's not wearing his breastplate like he is now, he looks kind of weak and not intimidating.
Okay.
He's got his mace with him, but it's just hanging right now. And he walks to within 35 feet of the dual wielder here, and kind of squints at him. And says, "Oh my goodness, is that you? It is me, Bolka. Oh, ya kolda Valatevia." And he's gonna cast Charm Person on the dual wielding leader of the group. And I'm just kind of like, "Oh my goodness, my friend, it is me. It is Bolka. It's so good to see you again." And
Okay.
trying to charm him.
Cool. It's a good move.
So can I get a will save from him?
Absolutely.
From one humanoid?
Absolutely, you can.
Do you want a snowflake? Because you probably should.
Oh, speaking of Zach and David, you each get a snowflake from last session's fantasy tour.
Whoa.
Oh,
Thank you.
nice. Excellent.
Because I threw both of you in the fire for that one.
Excellent. I'm glad I handled it. End of sentence.
Glad I handled it. Cool. So you do have at least one. Do you want to go ahead and burn it?
Yes, actually, because now I've got 3 stockpiles. I'm going to burn one of them.
Wow. Buzz. I got a 16 and a 12.
The 16 passes. The 12 does not. Let's go with the 12.
Okay. You got it.
Yes.
He is my trusted friend and ally for 5 hours.
And this is Charm Person?
Charm person.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't do it on the elk, but I can do it here.
The elk's still so funny.
I was tenderized. It's not funny.
There's Bolka with his just antler hand. Like,
Oh, I bowed at him, and he bows. I bow. Ka-dong. I don't know if you know what I'm doing, or if you think, wow, does Bolka actually know this guy? But I just walk up to him and I say, oh, it's me, Bolka. I can't believe you found us out here. This is wild.
the best Bolka.
I love it.
Vasilisa always
And
assumes Bolka is bullshitting.
That's what Bolka does. That's his turn. Kappa's turn.
Let's see how the rest of this round. This is gonna be funny.
Kappa has her bow and like an arrow knocked, and she's just like looking around.
Has Kappa realized she and her children also have fur?
She has. She's standing in front of her tent where the kiddos are.
Before anyone else goes, I'll jump in.
Okay.
Okay,
You shoot. You fire. But Bolka's in the way. You hit Bolka.
You're friends with this man?
Valdeen, I knew it.
So what I'm trying to do is figure out a way while Bolka is the center of attention and perhaps keeps that for a few rounds.
Sneak back to Opara.
Help others. Yeah. just jump back into the dungeon. Be done with it. Yeah.
Get a cab.
Help Marge equip her armor, or help get people more prepared if we do end up fighting. Is what my
But
thing
putting
is.
on actual armor does, I think, take minutes.
Does it take minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a silly idea.
Right.
So if anything's gonna go down like right now.
We need essentially a stall to get us prepared for combat if we end up having to fight. Like multiple minute stall, not.
I mean, he'll be our friend
Not
for
a few
hours.
rounds.
Yeah, but what about all the other guys?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a pawn, and the others are just D6s. So I think he's got some.
You're just
sway.
going off of.
I'm hoping he's got some clout.
So, I had another thought that
Okay.
I'll go ahead and jump in and do. Herbert is right, essentially outside of his little house right next to me.
Yep.
Is that
That's right.
okay?
And he's naked.
He's got a stick, though.
Yeah, he does. He has a stick.
And he's also holding a pole.
Yep.
Oh!
There it is.
Hey!
I whisper to Herbert, can you go distract some of these bowmen or sneak around the side and do something clever? What you got up your sleeve? I'm sure you're tricky somehow.
I'm naked right now, but I can figure something out.
Okay, so that's what I whisper to him, and then I'll just take a little gentle step forward next to Bolka because I'm using my turn, so I might as well move a little bit, just right there, and then just be like, "Hey, Bolka, you made some friends."
Oh yes, we know each other from long ago. I'm not allowed to talk right now.
Right, but yeah, Bolka, you know this guy. I'm just jumping in with the narrative.
He's seen this play out before. Valdeen knows what's up.
Yep.
Wait, so are we going to attack these fuckos or what? Fuck. And that's Vrix's turn. Hatch is like,
Quiet, Vrix. Stop talking. Keep your mouth shut. They're doing diplomacy stuff, I think.
I love that.
Herbert.
Oh God.
That's why I told Herbert something to do.
Like a tidal
It might
wave's
be
gonna
terri-
come
might be
wipe out
terrible,
everybody.
but-
I mean, the druid did just find out a bunch of, like, poacher
Animal
animal
skinners? Yeah,
skinners
Jesus.
are in his area, so I don't know what he'll do.
Do something
know?
useful.
Yeah, because
Hopefully.
if Herbert heard everything they said, then yeah.
Wait a second. Does Herbert have an animal companion hiding somewhere? That would be hilarious. I'm now trying to imagine what the animal companion of Herbert the pervert
It'd
would
be a little tiny mouse.
It's a cock. He's got a cock. It wakes him up every morning.
It's really good.
Oh wow!
Now, I was imagining he has like a python, and he invites
Whoa.
people to come to his hut
Oh,
to see
boy.
his snake, and he means both ways.
It's like it's 16 inches around. Is Big
man.
Python.
So Herbert the wonderful Herbert, mega pervert.
Jeez.
Sorry.
That's what was requested. Specifically, what was requested.
Specifically, what was requested by our executive producers. Herbert will go ahead and wild shape into a dire lion.
Ooh.
And slink backwards into the undergrowth, getting a 22 on his stealth.
Nice.
Bolka. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Zach.
Yeah. What?
What kind of action is it to wild shape?
Standard, I think, to go in or out.
Okay, perfect. So he will do that, and then he will move, slinking through the brush. Marge, your turn.
She's going to just stay put and see what happens because she knows what's going on with Bolka.
Is her anger welling up inside her?
Someone wants to skin either her or her animal companion.
Oh yeah, over my dead body, you know.
Yeah, after Kappa held, I was just worried about Marge. Like, Marge is the one who might be like, no fucking way, and just rush.
Well, she's not wearing armor.
And not on Ghost either. So,
and she's not on Ghost. So she's just this little rat folk. No, she'll stay there.
Then it goes to Gary, who is going to move up next to Vasilisa.
Oh, good. Someone has my back.
Okay, fancy guy's turn.
Okay.
Top of round 2.
Bolka,
Yes.
why are you here with these silly people? Come on, let us get a couple of them and go back to our camp.
Oh no, I wish I could. We need to catch up. I am helping them with a very important mission. It's kind of a secret because there's witches involved and some on one side.
Okay. So you do that, and he just kind of like frowns at you. Yeah, he'll hold. Wolf holds Vasilisa.
I feel like Vasilisa's really peeved, but also I would like Vasilisa would like to do a perception check. She wants to see if any of the bow people look concerned or suspicious instead of just like, is Bolka gonna get away with this? Sense motive?
Sense motive is a good one.
Add a +1 to my d20 roll with my betrayal bonus from my harrowing. And my sense motive is a 26.
Good God.
You can tell that bowman number 3 is looking very concerned at the fancy guy.
I suppose if you're friends of Bolka's, I won't kill you immediately. She'll go stand behind Marge and Bolka.
Okay. Bowman number 3 is going to go up to the fancy guy and kind of shake his shoulders and go,
Come on, boss. Let us just get these guys. I don't think you know this Bolka person.
Bolka, your turn.
So I respond to the bow guy, and I'm like, no, it's true. And then I say to the rest of the party, like, it's okay, everyone. It's old friend of mine. I'm sorry, it's just probably misunderstanding.
Kappa. Are you sure, Bolka? This does not seem like the kind of person you would know. Valdeen.
Way to play along, Kappa.
I love Kappa.
This is a heck of a stalemate.
Yeah. Valdeen says, yeah, Bolka knows a lot of people. He's got friends all over the place.
Okay. Moving on to Rix. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go back to bed.
God damn it, Rix.
That works.
No, that's good. Help
Stay asleep.
Yeah,
stay
Rix
asleep,
goes back over by the fire and starts looking at his playing cards again. Hatch.
I'm sure Hatch is smart enough, right?
Hatch, yeah. Hatch goes over to Vasilisa and stands next to her and goes, are we okay? Is everything fine? Bowman number 2 is holding. 4 is holding. Herbert.
Here we go.
Who was told, hey, sneak behind them and do something.
Well, and he's a lion, so that's just an animal with fur, right?
He's not aligned with us in any way.
Right.
Okay.
And we ain't lion.
I mean, it depends on if they saw him wild shaped.
So how smart is Herbert?
Can Herbert read
has
a room?
An intelligence of 14.
But what's his wisdom?
8.
Yeah.
See, Herbert's got this.
Yeah,
he can read a room.
Herbert is going to go ahead. He's going to move 60 feet And yeah, Herbert is just going to let out a big fucking roar. Or something like that.
Oh my goddess. So intimidating.
And then it's going to be Marge's turn.
Oh dear, what was that?
Because you honestly don't know. You've been watching these guys. Which is fair. I think the only person who knows that Herbert is a lion is Valdeen.
Mm-hmm.
Vasilisa probably saw Gary and Kappa. Bolka and Marge and Ghost do not. Yay.
You say Vasilisa probably saw, but her perception is bad.
Okay, Marge, you just say, oh my, what's that?
Yeah,
And
she's
continue holding?
She's gonna continue holding. I mean, now there's something else scary sounding out there.
Yeah. It is Gary's turn. He goes,
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. I was not ready for this part.
and then we get Bowman number 1, who's gonna put down his bow and look over at Fancy Guy. Top of round 3, Fancy Guy.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, poop. Bolka, we're, sounds like a big cat is near. We're going to, you should come with us. We'll fuck it up.
He's going to move a full 60 feet up right against Herbert behind the tree.
Shit.
You. And then the wolf is going to go and follow suit. So now him and Fancy Man are flanking with Herbert. Vasilisa, it's your turn.
Ugh, dear no. I'm guessing Vasilisa is just assuming they're going for Herbert. This is where I don't know, because Vasilisa is partly thinking charm only lasts a matter of hours. This guy's going to become uncharmed and want to kill us and come back for us still in the middle of the night. Like, he'll be pissed. But it'll be later, but he might kill Herbert. So she's going to she's going to take a deep calming breath and say, oh my, I sure hope whatever is out there is okay. And then put her face in her hands because she feels like really like she doesn't know what the fuck to do and not do anything else.
Okay, I love it. Bowman number 3 is going to take a 5-foot step from behind his tree so he can have a clear shot at Halbert. And he is going to shoot Herbert with his composite longbow.
Ooh.
That's going to be a 7, which is going to miss. Bolka.
Bolka is going to put a hand on Marge and say, I do not know what is about to happen. Vodka silnia moja yo. And he's going to cast Bull Strength on Marge.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay.
So she gets a plus 4 to strength.
Okay.
Kappa's turn. Kappa is going to move forward to the rest of the group and go, so what is the plan? Valdeen, your turn.
I explained to Kappa the plan.
What is
Can you
the
tell
plan?
me too? Because I have
Oh, wow.
Nope.
Good plan.
That's it. I just explained it to her. Actually, I think what Valdeen does say is, all right, now that we got their attention divided, let's go ahead and take them out.
We're all huddled together around Marge's little tent, and we're like, okay, here's what's going down. Kill them all.
Valdeen says, all right, now that we're distracted, let's take him down, and holds. What do? You get a fire?
Yeah, I need to get a little bit closer. I want to head closer to number 4, I think.
You could pretend you're aiming at the lion, but
Yeah.
shoot the guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just loudly yell, oops.
Oh, I missed. Oops.
Okay. You move to within 30 feet.
And I will shoot
Jeez.
Bowman number 4.
Okay. Shooting Bowman number 4. Firing your pistol in the dead of night.
It's going to get loud. Is a 16 against touch enough to hit him?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
That is enough.
I'll do that then.
Talk to me about your damage.
Okay, so some damage happens. It's low. I rolled a 1 on my damage dice.
Plus?
Makes me sad. Well, it's plus 3. It's going to be plus 8. So it's 9 damage.
Okay.
That's wow.
And I also yell out, Oh, damn, I missed the lion.
Okay, cool. Is that what you want to shout, knowing that you kill this man?
I
Yes.
say it as I
I mean, he
fire, so
probably
yes, I
didn't
don't even know
know,
I killed him.
Okay.
My bad.
Oops. Yeah, where do you shoot him?
That sounds like it's gonna hit him right in the head.
Okay,
Yeah.
It
cool.
sounds like it's a very good shot in the dark. And he was not expecting that.
No, he wasn't.
Now he's not thinking about it at all, though. He's not thinking about anything anymore.
It's fair.
His worries are over.
Okay. Bowman number 4 is fucking dead.
Wow.
Vrix.
Wait. I thought we were done with this. What are we fighting now?
And Vrix will fly over to Valdeen and fails on the aid. Hatch's turn. Hatch succeeds at aiding Vasilisa on her next attack. And now it is Bowman number 2. Bowman number 2 is going to move over to where Bowman number 4 was.
Check on him.
I just rolled 2 checks for Bowman number 2. The first one was a perception check. He did not see Valdeen shoot him. The next one was a wisdom check, and he got a 19, so he knows that this lion does not have projectile weapons.
Hey, boss, we got something different going on here.
Or it thinks that, Steve just exploded. Like Steve just popped.
Steve.
Whatever his name is.
Steve Bowman.
Steve Bowman.
Steve Bowman.
Guy number 2, he's going to fire a shot at Herbert. It's going to be a 12, so he will miss with an arrow. Herbert is going to attack the scary man. Okay, Herbert, here we go. Okay, that first one is going to be a 22 to hit. That is indeed going to hit.
Nice.
So this lion just bites deep into this guy, dealing 9 damage, and he gets a grab attempt. He gets a 16, which is going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Plus 18 to that. So that's going to be a...
Oh, you rolled a 16.
I rolled a 16.
Oh.
Wow.
Plus 18
Ooh,
on top
wow.
of that. So that's
Yeah.
going to be a 34.
Go pervert.
Yeah, there's no... Yeah, that's...
Dodge that. Jeez.
So he gets grabbed, and then he is going to...
Do you maintain grapple and then break?
That's what I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of action is it?
It's a free.
Oh, you know what?
Two
Maybe.
free
Okay,
claw
yeah, he just
attacks.
fucking
just
rakes
happens.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's free
Or
action.
rake.
So he does 2 rakes successfully on him. 9 right now. That's going to be 13, 17, plus 14, 20, 30.
Whoa.
1 damage.
Was he-
1 damage after all that?
31 damage. 31
Whoa.
damage to this Beastmaster.
Fancy man.
Fancy man.
Beastmaster.
Jeez.
Nice.
We never even got his name.
Well, Bolka surely knows. They're friends.
I was actually going to set up I must introduce you to my friend. This is Valdeen, so that you could try and maybe get him to say oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. So I could get his name.
That'd have been good.
But I didn't get there. Until he got grappled by our pervert friend.
No, he got grappled by a
Our pervert friend had to just get him in his mouth as soon as possible.
All right, so that is going to be Herbert's turn. Herbert is now grappling the fancy guy.
And the fancy guy's still alive after 31 damage?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Marge, you're up.
Let's go, Ghost! And she's going to run towards number 1.
Yeah.
And Ghost will attack.
All right,
Nice.
13.
miss.
Yeah.
All right, Gary's turn.
Just a snarling ghost.
Gary is going to double move to be kitty corner to Bowman number 3. And then we move on to Bowman number 1, who's getting fucked with by a giant weasel and a small rat person. He is going to drop his bow, draw his rapier. Ooh. I'm going to give Marge a good attack.
At least I have my shield.
15 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. That is going to be...
Wait. 22 minus 6 is
16?
So that misses because you got a 15. Sorry,
Nothing happened.
I had my shield
You're good.
taken out as well instead of just my armor.
Yeah.
So you
So miss.
It hits the
He
shield.
misses.
It hits the shield.
It hits the shield. Clang! You all hear Bowman number 1 yell,
These guys are not good, boss. They are attacking us.
and then
Not a whole lot. I don't even know if he's going to hear that. He's in the lion's mouth.
Top of round 4, he is in the mouth of a lion going, "Ah!" And he will attempt to break the grapple. 15. Yeah, he doesn't get out. It's the wolf's turn, however. And the wolf
Fun.
is going to attack Herbert. The wolf gets 22. It's going to deal 1d8 points of damage
Oh, that ain't bad.
for 5 points of damage, but it also gets a trip attempt.
Oh.
Interesting.
Rolled pretty poorly on the trip.
He tried so hard
He
to
tried
yank the
so
legs out of
hard.
that lion. And
So Herbert's going to take a lofty 5 points of damage in his lion form. And that's going to be the wolf's turn. Vasilisa, you're up.
she aggressively approaches one of the bowmen and casts a spell. I cast Touch of Combustion upon a card, and I will chuck it at this guy.
Okay.
And you know what? Before I add everything and find out what the result is, I will use my bear bonus too.
Nice.
That is a 15 versus touch AC.
Hit.
Whew, okay. So the card itself does no damage, but Touch of Combustion deals 1d6 points of fire damage.
Sweet.
2 points of fire damage, and I need a saving throw from this guy.
That is going to be a 9.
Fails.
Sweet.
So he catches on fire.
Oh no!
So next round, creatures adjacent to this guy have to succeed at a reflex save or take 1d4 points of fire damage. This guy himself is on fire, so he'll keep taking the on fire damage.
Okay.
He's on fire until he puts it out, I think.
Okay. And then it is indeed Bowman number 3, the guy who's on fire. So at the start of his turn, he takes fire damage.
Yes. And that's when the reflex save for Gary, unfortunately,
Okay.
happens.
So go ahead and roll the fire damage for him.
5.
And then Gary's reflex save was a 12. Does that save?
That's a fail.
Okay.
So Gary unfortunately takes a d4
Of burn damage.
of burn damage.
Now, does Gary catch on fire?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't spread. It's just really hot.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me the Gary damage.
3.
Okay. Gary takes 3 points of damage and is permanently dead. He's not.
Oh,
He's not. Gary's alive.
I was going to say,
is
wow,
just
that is like
lying.
a 0.5 level character.
So guy number 3 failed. He still has his turn. So he's still up. He is going to...
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yep. He does that. He stops, he drops, and he rolls. So it is going to be a DC 15 reflex save plus 4 because he is rolling on the ground. He's going to save with an 18 plus 4 for a
All right,
22.
so he puts himself out.
But he is now prone on the ground next to Gary.
Fact.
Bolka, your turn.
Yes. For my move action, I'm going to walk towards Valdeen so that I am within 35 feet of this last bowman.
Okay.
And as I'm walking toward Valdeen, I'm going to say, focus on the wolf. And then I'm going to cast command on the bowman that is not dead. And I'm going to say, this is dangerous. You should flee.
Okay. Will save?
If you want to. Yeah.
He's gonna resist.
15.
Fails.
Wow.
He runs away.
On his turn.
On his turn.
On his next
Bowman
turn.
number 2 is going to run.
Good move.
Cap is going to go ahead and fire her bow. And she is going to get a 19 plus 5 for a 24 hitting.
Bet that hits. Wow.
For 5 points of damage to Bowman number 1.
Who, let's be fair, he dropped the bow and pulled out a rapier. He's no longer really a bowman.
That's true. That's true. The bandit takes 5 points of damage. He is still up. Valdeen, you're up.
Valdeen steps forward far enough to be within 30 feet of the wolf.
Cool. You move within 30 feet of the wolf.
And I will shoot the wolf with the gun.
Okay, shoot the wolf.
He's rolling the unicorn ice.
I'm rolling the unicorn ice
from
dice.
Metallic Dice Games.
These are gorgeous. It is not a unicorn. It's a 14 though, so that gives me a total to hit of
You hit.
17.
Yep, you get it.
Sweet. So we're looking at 13 damage.
All right, good job, good job. Vrix, who is going to... He's going to go over to Vasilisa, and he's going to try and give her a morale bonus. And he does so with a 15. He goes, nice shot! And he holds up his hand for a little high five.
Tiny high five.
You get a +2 on your next attack.
I don't put any force behind it because I don't want to accidentally smack him out of the air.
That's fair. Hatch is going to go over to Marge and attempt to aid and fails with a natural 1. He trips over a stick and ends up just kind of sliding into her back feet. Moving onwards, we have Bowman number 2, who is going to move 120 feet away.
That way?
Yep, directly away. He flees. Running times 4 speed at 30 feet gives him 120 feet of movement. He is fucked right off. Herbert's turn. Herbert now grappling the fancy man.
If he maintains his grapple, he gets to rake for free again.
That's right. Herbert has to maintain the grapple. I rolled a natural 3. I think he's still going to make it, though. 3 plus 5
8
is 8 plus 18.
Yeah, no, I feel like
24.
that'll succeed.
or 26.
26, yeah, 26. So he succeeds, so he gets to rake again. That's going to be a hit and also a hit.
So much
This guy
dire
is
damage.
Yeah, this guy is not in. We may not have to deal with him at all.
For another 21 points of damage.
Wow.
Dang.
He's still alive?
Does he go limp?
No, he's still alive.
Whoa. This guy's a fighter.
He's
Wow,
not
you gotta hit these.
good
tanky.
though. None of you can see him because he's behind this tree.
Yep,
It's not pretty.
I bet
So
not.
that's Herbert's turn. Marge, you're up.
Yeah, Marge with her bull strength. She's gonna
She's buff.
which goes perfect with her anger. Yeah, she is going to go for the whole sword down the spinal column thing that she
There you
did
go.
in the past.
I'ma get ya.
Her anger has blinded her.
No.
So that's a 1.
You're distracted by Hatch skidding into you from behind.
Yeah, I
And
go to
kind of
swing and I
knocks you
lose
a
my
little bit.
balance
Yeah.
a little
Wild
bit.
swing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Ghost.
So Ghost will also.
You can do it, Ghost.
Should have cast Bull Strength on Ghost.
Ghost got rolled a 19.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
It's going to be 4 points of damage and an attempt to grapple.
Okay.
No, it's only a 7.
Okay. You do that, and he looks fucking terrible.
Okay.
Gary's turn. Where's Gary? What's Gary up to? Oh, Gary's next to that guy on the fucking ground. Gary's
The guy on fire.
Gary's gonna stab a fool. So Gary gets a +4 to hit on this attack because his opponent is indeed prone. So he is going to 13 to hit. So Gary misses with his one
The guy
attack.
rolls right as Gary
Yeah.
stabs down. He
Stabs down with his long sword. Then it is going to go to the dude who just got bit by Ghost. He is going to go ahead and attack one final time. Natural 1.
Oh. They're just whiffing at each other.
He's like,
Yeah.
he's kind of hobbling around and he just like, he tries to swing his sword, but he just like moves it forward a foot as it drags along the ground. And he's just breathing really heavily. Fancy guy's turn. Tries to break the grapple. Ooh, natty 19 plus strength. Nope, doesn't break it. Wow. Impossible to break it except for a natural 20, it turns out. So he fails. That's his whole turn. The wolf, on the other hand, is going to attack.
It just got shot, too.
It did just get shot, but it's also trying to protect its master. For a 29 to hit, it's going to deal 6 points of damage. And we are moving on to Vasilisa.
Okay. You know what? Screw it. She is going to cast a flaming sphere and have it like roll over and impact the wolf.
I like
She can do that without hitting anyone else.
Sick.
Beautiful.
So flaming sphere bursts out of her hands and goes sticks on the wolf.
Now, okay. I'm just thinking about where we are. Because
You're in a lush green forest.
Exactly. And flaming sphere rolls along the ground, right? It
Well, it
doesn't
rolls
float.
in whatever direction, but it can fly.
So is it setting all the brush it rolls over on fire is my question.
It ignites
Are we in the middle of a forest fire now?
flammable substances it touches.
Yeah, if these are alive trees and bushes, they're going to have water in them. They won't
Yeah.
be as easy to burn as like dry brush.
A flaming sphere, it maybe little smoke trails from the grass, who knows. And boom, I need a reflex save.
Reflex save is going to be a 8.
Okay, that's a fail.
Cool.
It deals 3d6 points of fire damage.
Nice.
So 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
If the wolf stays in that square next turn, that's when the wolf might catch fire because a wolf is flammable.
Fair. Very fair.
Fur. Very fur.
Anything else, Vasilisa?
No, she feels like that was impressive enough.
It was very impressive. We move on to Bandit.
Wait, no. She says, sorry about the fire, Gary. That's it.
Okay, wonderful.
Nice.
We move on to Bandit number 3, who is on the floor. Stupid guy stands up.
Ayo!
Yep. Nope. Gary is going to attempt another swing at the sap, and he is probably going to hit with a 16. That is going to hit. That is going to deal 1d8 plus 1. 3 damage.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, so the bandit's going to swing at Gary. And that's going to miss with a 12. Moving on, Bolka, you're up again.
I am going to detect evil in a 60-foot cone. Mainly, I want to know about the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf is not evil, and while you're looking over there, neither is the Beastmaster.
Oh,
What about Herbert?
oh.
Herbert's neutral.
Okay.
Herbert has to be missed.
He's a druid.
Druids. I probably would, as a free, just kind of say something to Valdeen. Then, like, these are not evil men. They just have a bad job.
Okay. Kappa's turn. Kappa is gonna bust another cap in number 1 over there, but she misses. Moving on, Valdeen.
Valdeen's gonna shoot the wolf again, even though it's not evil.
He's like, well, I already killed the first guy. So.
14 against touch on the wolf.
Hits.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I bet that was close though.
And it's a
was,
large
yeah.
creature, though, so...
All right. Only 11 damage.
Okay.
Darn.
The sarcasm.
All right. Vrix tries to aid Vasilisa successfully. Vrix is your number 1 fan right now. Yeah, fucking get him! Woohoo! Hatch's turn. Hatch does not successfully aid Marge. Hatch just like stands up and he goes, oh, sorry, Marge. Bowman number 2. Where'd he go? Did we kill him?
Yeah. No, he ran away.
He ran
Oh,
away.
that's right.
He's
still
like
run-
120
He's
feet.
120
He
feet
runs
away.
back.
So he sprints 120, and then he sprints back
He
120.
realizes,
Yes.
wait a second.
Yeah,
he's gonna
he
end
does.
up-
He sprints 120,
Right.
and he
And he's
goes
just out of
and-
breath.
No, he goes and he stands next to number 3 on the other side, in range of Gary.
I told you it's dangerous, you fool.
And then
You
it's
don't
gonna
listen.
be Herbert. Yes.
Take him out, pervert.
So
You
Herbert
know.
succeeds. It's gonna be a 19 to hit and a 23 to hit, dealing another 2d6 plus 14. Way to go, H-Man. So Herbert is just holding this guy in his hands, and he just brings up his claws on either side. One of the claws grabs the guy's head, the other one grabs like his collar, dealing another 22 points
Wow.
of damage. That completely
Rends him?
separates him. Head pops clean off.
Oh.
Rend is brutal.
Body just like flops over to the side.
No one can really see it behind the tree, but we hear something.
You can see the head come on one side of the tree and the body go to the other.
Okay, nice.
Killing the Beastmaster.
It sounds like a giant eating the world's largest peach. It's just like.
Yeah, and you guys, you hear all the blood and stuff just like hit the floor at once, like you're pouring out a bucket of
Let the
mop
bodies hit the
water.
floor.
So that is his standard, I believe.
Dying like that?
Herbert.
sorry.
That's Herbert's standard. And then Herbert is going to move in between the wolf and Valdeen.
Okay.
He's going to take AOs, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's going to take an AOO from the wolf. Herbert's going to take a hit from the wolf. That's going to be a d6 of damage. So Herbert's going to take 4 points of damage. Herbert's moving out of range of the wolf, though. Kind of going to situate itself between Valdeen and the wolf. Valdeen, you just see Herbert, this like bloody fucking lion, like situate himself between you and the wolf.
Looking at you.
And he's just like standing like kind of straight and just looking at you, like just making eye contact. And that's all he can do because he can't speak. And that's Herbert's turn. Moving on, Marge. This guy in front of you is swaying. What do to face of man?
Well, she's now that she's going to steady herself and try again
Okay.
with the sword. Okay, 19 to hit.
How do you kill him?
How I said I was going to kill him. Oh, nice max damage.
Oh God, he was at 0. He was staggered.
Oh, you said he was like swaying.
Yeah,
You
fuck
tried to
your
hint at it.
spinal
Full
column guy.
staggered.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're used to burying your sword in spinal columns, but with all of this rage inside of you, and this strength, and this anger, and getting to release it all in this one swing, you don't bury your sword in the spinal column. You cut it straight in half, all the way down to the
Bull
pelvis.
strength.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
He just peels like a banana.
You bisect this guy.
So when he was staggered, the text "finish him" came up across the screen. Right? This is what happened, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fatality.
Ghost's turn. Or unless you want to move or say anything.
Make sure he's below
Yes.
con. Bite his thumb.
I think that the amount of anger that just came out of Marge will surprise her,
Yeah.
frighten her,
Yeah.
and she's not going to move. She's going to be stunned.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Ghost.
Ghost is just going to stay there, not do anything.
Okay.
Is Ghost surprised by the amount of rage? Could
Yes.
you sense that?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure Ghost probably
Ghost
kind of
looks at you
cowered
worryingly.
down a little bit.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. Gary's turn. Gary is a brave guard. He's trying to do the right thing in life now. Gary is going to attack number 3. Only gets a 5 on die. Translates to an 8. That's not going to hit. Gary misses. We move on to, what's this? Guy number 1? Nah, guy number 1's dead now. Okay, top of round 6. The wolf is going to move forward and attack Herbert. 14 to hit.
I have a weird question. Sorry.
Yes,
Is
go for
it
it.
going to move far enough that it's out of the flaming sphere?
Oh, I forgot about the flaming sphere. Thank you.
I think it's
Because
it only
It
moves
is-
5 feet.
It's going to move out of the flaming
Okay.
sphere.
Right before it moves, I do need a reflex save
'Kay.
just to see if it catches on fire.
Cool. It does.
So it's going to take the usual, oh no, I'm a flammable substance on fire damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that fire damage.
5.
5.
Yep, 5 fire damage.
Cool. Moves up now on fire, is going to instead roll over and try and
to
put
douse.
itself out.
Okay.
Does so successfully, but is now prone, which is totally fine with me. Vasilisa, you're up again.
Vasilisa is going to shift her sphere
Okay.
onto the wolf again.
Looking over, you do see that.
Herbert appears to be maybe trying to communicate something to Valdeen.
Yes.
But Herbert's back is to this wolf,
Yeah.
and It's just slightly shifting the fire sphere.
Okay, cool.
She doesn't feel.
That's
she's
fine.
not.
I just wanted to make sure that
She's-
she was reading the situation.
She's reading the
That's fine.
situation and gives zero shits.
Good. Kill the
they
wolf.
threaten. Look, and then she's going to, as she does it, she's going to direct her eyes. Like one hand is like following the movement of the sphere, and her eyes look to the bowmen that are next to Gary, and she makes eye contact with them, or tries to, as she says, "No one threatens the skin of my ass and lives."
Perfect. That's great. Oh, that's so good.
furry
Okay,
ass.
so you move the flaming sphere back onto.
Yeah.
So another reflex save.
reflex save.
That one should pass. That
What
one
is it?
is a 21.
Okay, yeah, that'll pass. So the sphere stops on the wolf again, but
Okay.
doesn't do the 3d6.
Okay, perfect. The third bandit is going to try and swing at Gary with his buddy right there with him. And that is going to be an 8, and that is going to miss. Moving onward, we have Bolka.
So I'm going to interrupting Airhorn who. So I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then as a move action, I'm going to move as close as I can to Gary.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get into melee with him and these guys.
Fuck yeah. Kappa's turn. Kappa. Where's Kappa? What's Kappa? Oh, Kappa was over there. That's right. Kappa is going to go ahead. She is going to move.
Does she have a reaction to Marge by forcating this guy?
Girl power.
She's like, that was cool. Yeah.
Go, Marge!
Fuck, Marge. I didn't know you could do stuff like that.
And she just heard me tell her the night before, like, hey, keep an eye on her. I don't know if she's okay.
Oh, no.
Like, that was the whole
right.
reason I took watch with her. I was like, watch out for this one.
Yeah, that
It's literally
changes-
the same night.
That does change things. Okay. Kappa sees you do this. She sees Ghost react. And she is going to enter Mama Bear mode. And she is going to move up. And she is going to sweep Hatch behind her.
Ooh.
Okay.
Marge? Are you okay? Valdeen?
Guess what, guys? I'm going to shoot the lion.
What?
I mean, not the lion. The wolf.
Oh, whoa. I was like, dude.
Damn it.
Holy cow. Like, he gave us that horn of plenty.
No.
I'm wondering though, because if you think about it, guys, the last time Valdeen saw a lion, he
Yeah.
ended up in its mouth.
Yeah.
This is true. I could
And now
easily
there's
shoot
one
the-
so close to him, looking at him, and he knows it's Herbert, but also,
But also
damn,
Herbert's. But also Herbert. You
it's
could shoot
covered
Herbert,
in
too.
blood.
Are you triggered?
This memory.
You know, I had a really good day yesterday,
That's
so
true,
no, I'm
that's
kind
true.
of kind of
Okay.
feeling a little more resistant to triggers
It's
right
good.
now.
Okay,
I feel like
that's
if
good.
he
Yeah.
hadn't,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
would be a problem.
And actually, and you
Oh,
owe that to
yeah.
Herbert.
True story. Yeah.
A real
so
turning
I will tell him.
No kidding.
So you're not going to shoot him.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna shoot the wolf. Herbert, we gotta take out that wolf. And then I shoot the wolf, letting Herbert know, take out the wolf behind you.
You know, the one
So
that's
You know,
stare at me.
the neutral wolf.
trying to attack you.
15 against touch.
15 will hit.
Okay. All right, that's 10 damage.
How's it doing?
Bad.
All right.
Vrix fails to aid Vasilisa. He's just like, yeah, so, Hatch is being a good Hatch and just staying behind Kappa, but does roll to aid her diplomacy check. Bowman number 2 gets a 14 to hit, which misses on Gary. Herbert. Okay, Herbert is gonna cast a spell from Wild Shape. You see a magic puff of energy come out of Herbert, and it goes over to the wolf.
Ooh.
So you guys see the wolf, like, it was rolling on the ground, and it like looks up and it starts to get up, and then it just freezes.
Nice.
And Herbert is gonna go over and literally like lay on top of the wolf.
Ooh.
So no, like
Protection.
very much so.
Got it. No more shooting.
Yeah, and he snarls at everybody
Okay.
very loudly. Marge, your turn.
Marge will drop her sword and stagger backwards just like 5 feet. And oh dear. And that's all she does.
How does Ghost react?
I think Ghost just stays.
Right where they are.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Gary, new fighting companion Bolka has entered the ring.
Ding,
Gary
ding, ding,
swings and misses with a 3. Top of round 7, the wolf has been successfully halted with hold animal. Vasilisa, your turn.
I'm gonna move my flaming sphere onto the guy in front of Bolka.
Sweet. Reflex save. Natural 20.
Well, okay. It stops there though. It's sitting in his space,
Okay.
being fire.
Being fire.
Wait,
Then,
that's not even my turn.
Oh, you're
That's a
right.
move
That's
action to direct it. I got a standard action, man.
go ahead. Give me your standard.
I would like to evil eye
Nice.
the guy in front of Gary, and I would like to give him a negative to his AC. Make him easier to smack.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And I do need a saving throw from him.
Fails.
So then, in that case, it's going to last for 8 rounds.
Fuck. Get fucked, Bandit
Minus
2.
2 to AC for 8 rounds.
Get fucked. We move on to guard number 3, standing next to Bolka and Gary. Guard number 3 is going to swing at, guess who? Bolka.
The guard is standing on a flaming sphere,
Oh shit. He
he might
moves.
catch fire if he stays there.
Yeah, he's going to take a 5-foot step and stand directly next to Bolka.
As he steps aside, I'm gonna smile at him and I'm gonna like try and show him all my teeth. And
Is this an immediate?
as an immediate action,
Okay.
will save to negate 1 attack.
How would you guys show all of your teeth at once? Because I think what you're describing is cheese, but if I want everyone to see my teeth, I'd go,
Yeah, no, he's smiling. But
okay.
It's a toothy smile.
Toothy smile, not let me see all of your teeth.
He's hoping the moonlight is gonna hit him and like make a little ting noise.
Okay.
Actually, make an
love it.
audible sound.
I love it. What am I rolling?
Will DC 15.
Will DC 15 coming live to the bandit? I got a 6.
So I'm too charming. I'm too cute. He can't hit
Can't
me.
bring himself.
Okay, so effectively, what are you doing?
It's my adoration power granted power from my domain. He just negates 1 attack. If he had 3 attacks, he could
Okay.
do the other ones, but it negates 1 attack
Okay.
on this round.
Cool. So then he cannot hit you. And that was his standard. He 5-foot step, so he cannot do a movement. Then we go to
Bolka.
Bolka, yeah, you're
Oh.
up. You just smiled nicely at this man, and he's like, "Oh, hey."
See that fire over
He
there?
gives a little giggle.
I just got out of that.
Zap.
So what's Bolka gonna do?
Yeah.
Is that what this game's about?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking me?
What's next? What is next for Bolka?
Okay, fine. This is weird. Because I just charmed him.
You could
but
hit the other guy.
I mean, you
Either of them.
temporarily set
it was
him
for
aback.
yeah. It was like 3 seconds. It's a 3-second thing. Is all it is. But I'm going to smack him with my mace, attempting to do non-lethal damage, and I'm going to say, "You guys should not be here right now. You should go away." And it's only a non-lethal is -5, right?
-4 for non-lethal.
Then it's a 15.
15 will miss.
Okay. Did you want me to roll a diplomacy too or anything?
It's really hard to be
It is.
diplomatic
While I'm
while
hitting
you're
the mace.
beating
swinging
the
the
shit
mace.
out of
Not be here,
someone.
go away.
Don't
it's like when
make
you have,
me do this.
when like a bug is in your house, when you have like a creature in your house that
Yeah.
you're like, no, you shouldn't go away. You shouldn't be here.
Shoo fly,
I
don't
don't
bother
want to
me.
hurt you, but I will.
Okay. We move to Kappa. Kappa puts her hand on your shoulder, Marge. It's okay, Marge. It's okay. It's over. Valdeen.
Valdeen looks at the lion and just gives a nod.
Cool.
All right. Understood. And then he turns to see number
Right next
right
to
next to me. Takes a little sidestep just a little bit away from him towards Vasilisa
Yep.
and pulls the trigger pointed.
Oh
right
God!
at him.
You should not be here. It's dangerous.
See how dangerous it is? Oh man, that's a 7 on the damage die. So
What about the to hit?
Well, the to hit is
That's not important. He's a gunslinger.
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay, yeah,
So-
you hit.
Okay.
And it's a 7 on the die plus other shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
He-
What does it look like when you murder this man standing next to Bolka?
Well,
Oh, this is never gonna wash out of my beard.
yeah, I think he essentially has a hole in the middle of him, Bolka, that I wave at you through. Or no, I probably wave at the other guy.
There you go.
You're next.
There you go.
You're
See
next.
you.
All right, so
That's
number
gross.
3 is fucking gone. 1 bandit left. And Rix is going to go over to Gary. Say, come on, Gary, you got this. 19 on his aid.
Wow.
Way to go. Way to go. Hatch is going to come up next to Marge and just kind of hug her leg.
Aw.
It's okay, Marge. It's okay.
I love how the light is on that scene
Yeah.
happening right now on the
Yeah.
board.
Really good.
It's
I mean,
just awesome.
It's arguably the most important scene.
It is.
Then we're going to go on to the final bandit, number 2, who is going to swing at Gary. Natural fucking 1. Whiffs it hard. And then we move on to Herbert. Herbert is going to turn back into his halfling form. And he still looks fairly hardy and is gonna just pull out a wand for his move action.
Oh, nice.
From where?
Where?
Guys, James
Oh,
just
gross.
winked at me, and
That's what you get for asking questions. You don't
He
know what
pulls
the
out
answers
a
to.
Just,
wand.
He
it's
pulls
a
a
little
wand.
wand. It
Can you
just
be more descriptive?
Yeah, you're right. I should be more descriptive. So Herbert transforms from this bloodied maw, magnificent dire lion into a naked halfling man with a bloody face dripping off of his chin and through his beard. And he reaches up and pulls a twig out of his hair.
okay.
How's that?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Better.
And then he pulls a wand out of his penis.
he just had to get the twig out of his hair so it'd stop scratching him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
No, he pulls a wand out of his hair.
Why?
That is going to be Herbert's turn. Standard to transform back. Move action to pull out a wand from his hair, not his urethra. And we move on to Marge.
She'll put her hand to her mouth and kind of gasp a little bit and then turn and bury her face in Kappa's shoulder.
Perfect. Gary, with a mighty +2, is going to attempt to hit this bandit.
The bandit has a -2 to AC too, so
Oh,
Because
he's
of the
well
eye.
for 8 rounds.
right. So
He done shooketh.
Gary needs to hit a 15. He rolled a 5. Plus 2
Oh.
is 7.
Plus
Plus
his attack.
Plus 8 because he's standing next to Bolka.
plus 3, unfortunately.
Aw.
So Gary will miss again.
Not great.
Not great. Top of round 8 or 9, we have the wolf, who is still being held. Vasilisa.
It is the sphere's last round, so I will start by shifting the sphere over onto the remaining guy.
Okay.
Reflex save, please.
13.
All right, it is a fail. This is going to be a DC, I think 17 actually.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take 3d6.
So he's going to take 3d6 fire damage.
This could do it.
Oh, that is 16. Actually, wait. Sorry, I rolled a d4 for one of them like a fool.
I was wondering.
Never mind, that's 18.
It's literally 3 6s.
Max damage.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Max
6, 6,
damage
6.
as this flaming sphere rolls on top of this guy. And you all hear his screams.
No.
As he is immediately incinerated. It's just a howling scream. And as the echo fades away in the night, we can all hear the muffled sobs of Marge. And we will have to figure out how everyone reacts next time on the Dimension Door podcast.
Oh, wow, so somber lately.
Thank you for listening to the Dimension Door podcast. Stay tuned for a promo from our friends over at Tabletop Potluck. You just listened to Season 2, Episode 15, Rendering. This episode was executive produced by David Lester, Callie Rose, and our newest executive producer, Debbie Hawks. If you want to get monthly interviews, early access, title poll voting, and access to downloadable bonus content, become a member of our Patreon. This music and editing for this episode is done by our very own Zac Kreitler. Bumper tracks are from MDK Music, and some spell effects may have been used from Syrinscape.
Hi, we're Tabletop Potluck, an actual play podcast created to help diversify the world of mainstream tabletop role-playing games.
And make tasty recipes.
And help you find your new favorite RPG system.
And to have fun.
So check it out.
Now on all podcast directories.
Hey, come sit at our table.